All right, she looks great. Can't wait to do the review on this one. I mean, look at that light piping there. That is absolutely menacing. It's not perfect. I have some pieces that like to pop off, but I will definitely be posting this up on my review channel, Mike's Addicts Toys and Collectables. I will post a link when the review goes live. But yeah, these are all the pieces that popped off while trying to transform this thing. This is where I'm at. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today we are taking a look at this wonderful brand new piece from Hasbro and Takara, the Transformers Legacy Evolution Decepticon Nemesis. I know it's hard to tell right now, but I can't get the whole box in the frame. Like, if I back up too far, I'm not going to be able to reach the box. So, yeah, I've had to readjust the room. You're going to get a lot of shots of my bookshelf for this video, but it's fantastic. Just as background alone. Real quick, the Nemesis was the Decepticon ship in the very first Marvel comic issues, as well as the original cartoon miniseries. It's only on there for a few moments, and then it gets destroyed. You see bits and pieces of it in the Heart of Cybertron episode, which name I can't remember. You also see it in Beast Wars, allegedly. I don't know. I've never made it through Beast Wars. But the box, I mean, just look at this artwork. It is amazing. You do get Seekers around it, and there was reasons for that. You do get that awesome artwork of it firing. It is firing at the Ark, and you do have some planets down below. I'm going to have to stand up to do this. As far as the top of the box, it is the top of the box. Artwork on the side here. It's beautiful. Oh, my finger. Beautiful shot of the actual figure in paint. You do get the beautiful back product shot, which tells you exactly what to expect, as well as on the side here, the standard artwork. But yeah, it's a box. What a box is good for? Being boxes. You're not here to see a box. You're here to see a toy. Because for some reason, we still play with toys. All right, let's see here. All right, here she is in full robot mode. Those of you who follow me on TikTok and Instagram have already seen, just how well that light piping works. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot of light in this room, so you're not going to see it. I really hate that I had to stand my camera up vertically to get this shot because she's way too freaking big. And that's been a problem I've had with these Titans. I don't know how to film them. I don't have the room to film them. They are too big to film, and she is just huge. I mean, huge. I mean, here she is with toe line. Not even up to like the part of way the shin. Okay. Here she is with original Generation 1 smokescreen. Even smaller, This is a big figure. And I do really, really love the scale of it all. And how well she looks. And that beautiful purples together. And she does have multiple purple. She looks absolutely menacing, especially if you can get her in the right light and you get that wonderful light piping. I mean, she is fantastic. And here she is with her fellow all purple, all badassery Tarn. Just to give you the scale. Now, I will get shots with her with the Ark and probably Unicron as well, but I want to at least start with this. Just to give you just the size comparison. I mean, she is massive. And let's go ahead. We're going to start by taking a look at that head. I'm going to see if I can get my camera to raise up just enough here. All right, so here we have her beautiful head, and it is very well done. Now, my complaint, and this is my biggest complaint as far as the design, and there's some complaints I have with the figure in general, but as far as the design goes, my biggest complaint is the face. She doesn't have a nose. This is more akin to like the Aligned universe where they didn't have noses. Whereas the G1 they did. So, I mean, that is something that does make me a little bit aggravated. Not much, mind you, but just enough that it annoys me. And you forget about it really fast. And let's see if I can show you that beautiful light piping. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. That is definitely well done. My Ark doesn't have that good of light piping. As far as articulation, this head can go fully in circles. Can look up. It can look down. Can head tilt. And of course, she does come with her battle mask. You just slide these two pieces down and slide the face in. Voila. I mean, it's not the best battle mask, but it is a battle mask. And considering she didn't come with an inner creature like the Ark did, she has no mainframe. She only has herself. That sounded almost deep. But let's go ahead and take some look at a few other things. Her chest here. These guns do rotate even in robot mode. You actually take these off that the tree, the springy thingy, and you put them on, like I showed you in the picture. So if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I've shown you some more of that as well. But yeah, so I mean, you can rotate these, and it definitely, this screams that they're doing a tidal wave. Just this chest alone tells me they're eventually doing a tidal wave toy. All right, so here we have her beautiful head, and it is very well done. Now, my complaint, and this is my biggest complaint as far as the design, and there's some complaints I have with the figure in general, but as far as the design goes, my biggest complaint is the face. She doesn't have a nose. This is more akin to like the Aligned universe where they didn't have noses, whereas the G1 they did. So I mean, that is something that does make me a little bit aggravated. Not much, mind you, but just enough that it annoys me. And you forget about it really fast. And let's see if I can show you that beautiful light piping. I mean, look at that. That is amazing. That is definitely well done. My Ark doesn't have that good of light piping. As far as articulation, this head can go fully in circles. Can look up. It can look down. Can head tilt. And of course, she does come with her battle mask. You just slide these two pieces down and slide the face in. Voila. I mean, it's not the best battle mask, but it is a battle mask. And considering she didn't come with an inner creature like the Ark did, she has no mainframe. She only has herself. That sounded almost deep. But let's go ahead and take some look at a few other things. Her chest here. These guns do rotate even in robot mode. You actually take these off that the tree, the springy thingy, and you put them on, like I showed you in the picture. So if you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I've shown you some more of that as well. But yeah, so I mean, you can rotate these, and it definitely, this screams that they're doing a tidal wave. Just this chest alone tells me they're eventually doing a tidal wave toy. Articulation up here in the shoulders. Let's see if I can do this. Bring this out just a little bit here. You do get that lovely ratchet. Listen to that. Unfortunately, because of the backpack, it doesn't do that full 360. But if you manipulate this enough, you can. I mean, and you got that beautiful ratchet, and of course the up and down rotation as well. Arms, you do get the elbow swivel. They can go straight about like that, and you do get a nice tight bicep curl. Hands, you only get she's only got 3 fingers and a thumb. Now the thumb, of course, is more articulated than the 3 fingers, which are just on the same line, which is okay. You do get wrist rotation. The biggest thing to keep in mind when you are manipulating, and you'll see it more on this side than this side, is a little wing thing here. It just pops off. Like, I don't even have to like look at it. It just comes off. So that's it for the arms. Waist, you do get full, heavy waist rotation. And it is tight. But I mean, it does look good and it is strong. Let's go ahead and lower the camera just a little bit here, so we can talk about those legs. Them legs, them legs. Another thing is these pieces here will pop off a lot too. And they're me too. Let's go ahead and see if I can get the legs to move. I mean, I can't really get it on camera, but she's at a good 90 degrees here. Move that arm out of the way real quick, just so you can see. I mean, that's a full 90 degrees and plus. Backwards. Can't go all the way back because of how she's designed. Holy shit, she's heavy. This is like trying to do unicron all over again. She's heavy. But you can do the splits. You do get knee bend. You do get thigh rotation. Feet. You do get ankle tilt. And they actually just tilt the whole ankle. And it looks good. Yeah. Articulation is great. Articulation is key. Articulation is fantastic. And she does stand up well on her own, which is something that always makes me nervous with these Titan classes, because you never know if they're going to be too top heavy or not. Thankfully, the only Titan classes I have are her and the Ark, and then Unicron, which is its own class. As far as accessories go, this is where she's kind of lacking. Let's go ahead and get the camera to look up just slightly here. So, accessories. She doesn't come with much. And that's okay. It's okay. Now, this is part of the whole Evo Fusion thing that they do. You'll see this. I'm reaching for this part here. It just comes out. And now she has an axe. An axe. Take the hand here. Let's open it up. You'll see here in the hand, it has a groove. I mean, a tab, and this has grooves. You just slide this over, and she's got the world's smallest axe. It's more like she's waving a flag and going, "Yay, victory, victory!" Yeah, but yeah. So that's one. That's one of her accessories here. Let's go ahead and put this back in. If I can remember how. She also comes with shin guns. Yes, shin guns. Now, what these do is you untab this. See, these things just pop off. And they actually come out kind of separated in the box anyways. So you'll see here on the leg. I said, see here on the leg. You got this, and this just slides up over it. Let's go ahead and reattach this part. You can bring these up, fold it like that. Over here, you've got herself a handle. And then the gun. Same deal. If you look inside her hand, she's got all these cool little grooves. This one tabs in, back here. Kind of. And now she's got a gun. Nemesis has got a gun. It's goofy looking. It weighs more than it should, so it kind of drops below, but gives her some sort of weapon at least. But it does look good, and I do like it. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I just wish they'd give her a little bit more. Now, she also has another feature, and you can use this in both modes, but let's go ahead and reattach her leg real fast. On either arm, you can use the little slider here to bring out her deployment of seekers. And these are tabbed on, and I'll show them more in the robot in the vehicle mode. But it does give her at least that. Then what you heard just there, I told you these things fall off with the slightest breeze. My fan hit it, literally. My fan hit it, and it fell off. But it's like that so that these things don't break or shatter, especially when you're moving them, or they have to pass the shatter test. For those of you who don't know what the shatter test is, that's why we can't really get the real Fortress Maximus anymore. But let's go ahead and take a look at her with her partner. Well, Nemesis, she's Nemesis, so her contemporary, her adversary. Here she is with the Ark. She is slightly taller. I don't know if you can really tell, but with her little crown, she comes across just slightly taller than he is. But they do look good together. I mean, these do look like the ships that these guys would have flown. Another thing to talk about, of course, is Transformers has finally caught up to GoBots for once. Yes, I went there. Both the Renegades and God, I don't remember what the GoBots heroes were called, had their ships that transformed. Now the GoBots was a rip off of the AT-AT, whereas the Renegades ships, they were the Guardians. The Renegade ship actually transformed. It was pretty cool looking. But yeah, they're pretty tall and they look great together. A little comparison is here. Just to show you where she comes up on Unicron. She comes up to about his nipples. I mean, she's quite large, she's quite in charge, and she takes up a lot of room. So go ahead and pause it. I'll get her into vehicle mode and we'll talk about that. Is anybody else having this problem? Like, seriously, you get it all sealed, you get it nice and good, and then whoop, because it's really fucking pissing me off. Like, a lot. Like, fucking ton. I'm ready to smash this fucking thing into pieces. Alright, I have her in her vehicle mode. It took me 5 minutes to get the frame in and another 45 minutes to get all the pieces reattached. I want to like this figure. I mean, it looks fantastic. It is a beautifully designed figure. And the vehicle mode does look beautiful. I mean, you just take a look here. See the mess on my floor. And you've got this beautiful figure. It looks good because this separates. You can get her to lay down. But it's got issues. First off, it's definitely designed to pass the break test a little too much. You look at pieces wrong and they just go off. This will not seal for the life of me. I hold it together. I mean, you can see it's there. And 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. So yeah, I'm a little bit irked. I mean, this is a very expensive figure and it won't even stay together. And it's kind of really, really pissed me off. And then if you take a look here, paint doesn't even match from piece to piece. It's several different colors for no reason. And I don't know if it's showing well up on the camera or not, but I'm a little bit very, 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 very angry at the moment at this figure. I mean, the vehicle mode looks great. The robot mode looks great, but literally it just will not stay together, and it's really pissing me off, and I don't know what else to say. Like, I loved the figure when I first opened it. It was fantastic. Everything matched up. Everything stayed where it's supposed to be. This piece immediately broke off. I mean, couldn't do anything about that, but now it's literally screw you, I'm not going to stay in place. I honestly thought it was going to be the split tip here at the front, the nose cone that was going to be the issue, and it is separating a little bit due to the soft plastic. But no, it's the bulk, it's the frame, it's a piece that's supposed to look the best. And yeah, so I'm a little bit beyond mad at this point. So yeah, right now you know where my review's going. It's gone from great to loving it to I might smash this thing into pieces. But let's talk about the good parts. You do get, I showed you this in robot mode, but you can extend out these planks. Of course, if you have fat fingers, it does you no good. But there we go. No, come on. Another piece falling off. Another fucking piece. Sorry for the language, folks. I'm just beyond angry at this point. But yeah, you do get these planks that come out. You do have the little seekers that peg on, and these will attach to your other, I think it was called air supports. So you can combine it with the different bases and Skylinks. So yeah, that is a cool feature, and it's a nice little feature. It's neat. Come to the back. See, it's just coming apart. It doesn't matter. Like literally, I hammered it together at one point with my hands. But you do get a nice little cockpit here. I mean, a cockpit ramp, so you can store like a tiny little person. You can combine this so that you do get the more cartoon accurate tail fin, but for display reasons, they do allow you to open it. And then, if we stand it up, and we'll go ahead and take a look at this monstrosity. I can't recommend this figure. I'm sorry. Hasbro, this is bad. This is very, very bad. It's been transformed once. This is bad. But you do get the cannons that do move. You do get, cool little things, but it won't stay together. So, unfortunately, I'm going to give this toy a negative review. Like, unfortunately. I mean, the robot mode is fantastic. She looks cool. She's imposing. The light piping on the eyes is amazing. The gears and ratchets are stunning and beautiful and sound great. The vehicle mode looks nice, but it won't stay together. And I can't give it a good review, and I'm sorry. For anybody looking to get this figure, pass up on it right now. I don't care if this kills the tight line at this point. This is bad. This is a figure killer, in my opinion. And yeah, don't buy this figure. Sorry. It's separating. I'm not even touching it. It's just separating. I'm extremely pissed off. I'm beyond pissed off. Here she is with the Ark. Just so you can see. She's bigger. She's got much more angular look, much more sinister looking look. But sorry, folks, don't buy this. Someone on Reddit mentioned that I didn't have these panels lined up correctly, but even then, I'm gonna watch. This is bad. This is serious. That this is actually separated on its own. I've walked away, and it's completely separated.